All right, guys, so we're gonna talk about what women want in this video, what women are attracted to, and how to communicate best with women, because obviously that is the most important part of why we're here, and that's a big reason we have approach anxiety, is because we don't know how to actually communicate, we don't know what they want, we don't know what they're looking for, and it's confusing. So the first thing you have to understand about communicating with women in general is that what matters the most about communication with women and talking to women is everything you say has certain implications. You imply things about yourself by how you talk, your sub-communication, your tonality, the words you choose. If you use apologetic words and you use timid, submissive, shy words, or you talk about yourself in a negative way, that is gonna be unattractive, right? Not gonna be a good look. You know, they're not gonna take you seriously, they're not gonna look at you in that way. So from now on, I just want you to start paying attention to not just the words you say, but what you say and how it describes you. Or if you were in a girl's position, like what would the words you choose, what would that say about you? What type of guy uses those words? What type of guy says, I guess, after every sentence? That's like a common one. Oh yeah, I guess, I don't know. What type of guy uses unsure language, right? These types of things. What type of guy laughs after every text he sends? Probably a guy that's nervous about, you know, oh my God, I hope she doesn't judge me, right? And women don't want that. They want a guy that knows what he wants, takes the lead, is ambitious, is very dominant and attractive, right? That's what they actually are attracted to. That's just what it is. And so you have to understand that everything you say, not just the words you say, but the sub-communication and everything behind what you say, there is implications. And there are things that, especially with women, they're very good at reading into these things. Very good at reading into what does this thing that this guy said say about him. So the main rule, and you might notice this throughout basically all of societies, like ever, is that women are attracted or want what they don't have currently. Currently, there's a bunch of guys that are very like shy and nervous and not assertive, not able to go talk to them, not social. And so that's gonna be a breath of fresh air if you can do that. So for example, what are some things that women are used to? And I actually have 5 things right here on my phone that women are used to right now. One, they're used to just getting blind attention because they're pretty, okay? So if a girl's pretty, she's used to getting just a bunch of blind attention, guys not really being curious about her, guys not being able to get out of their head when they talk to her, guys not treating her like a person. So from now on, instead of giving a woman that you like blind attention just because she's pretty, try to find out something about her and practice being more assertive around her and not letting those things affect how you act. Don't walk on eggshells. Be able to offend her. Be okay with offending her. So the next thing that women are used to nowadays is neediness, okay? Guys needing the girl to make decisions, needing the girl to lead, needing the girl to be happy. If this girl doesn't like me, if she doesn't give me the attention I want, I will not be happy with myself. What do you do instead of that? You replace it with independence, with dominance, with leadership. Being able to be like, hey, I'm gonna go, imagine you're a girl right now. Oh, I wanna go, there's a swing over there. I wanna go. Hey, you can come with, but I'm leaving. You know, I'm going no matter what. Like I'm leaving, I'm going over here, okay? Being okay on your own, going on even solo adventures. Solo travel is really good for this, but also just going outside, going on hikes, walking around downtown in a city, and just like going to dinner by yourself, treating yourself to a nice dinner, like these types of things, getting experiences, having a cigar by yourself, going to a cigar lounge. We have a lot of those in Nashville, like going to a cigar lounge, meeting guys and sitting down with a group of guys that are traveling, right? And like having conversations. That's the type of stuff that makes you a well-experienced, well-traveled, and independent guy. So you want to practice as much independence as possible. Yo, what's up, man? So I'm just popping in to remind you that this is just one course out of over 10 to 12 courses now that we have inside the school community for $54 per month. This is the free version of the Fearless Approach Blueprint. You get access to all of it, but this is only a piece of phase 1. This is only half of phase 1 of my 6-phase system to help you get 2 to 3 dates per week. So if you want access to that, the link is down below to join the school community. You can click the button down below. It'll take you to the About page, or it'll take you to a landing page, take you somewhere where you can actually purchase access to the school community. When you join, you will get a free one-on-one with me, so it's already worth the first month because you get on the phone with me for 30 minutes to ask any questions that you want. All right, let's get back in the video. You can't be just reliant on other people all the time. Obviously, we have the school community for the support. We have like my mentorship students, my one-on-one guys, they have the group chat, they have me for support, but ultimately I have to empower them and we have to empower each other to be independent on our own. Another thing that women are very used to nowadays is mediocre dudes, okay? And I use the word dudes on purpose because like a dude is just a dude. What women want is a man that has high standards for himself and high standards just in general. girl, and almost a guy that looks down and realizes how silly it is to be average, realizes that mastery is the only option. Mastering your life and being the most attractive version of yourself, that's the only option. It's almost silly or stupid that it would even be an option to be subpar or mediocre. So here's some things you can actually do for that. So that means when you talk to women, you can make fun of like local stereotypes. You can make fun of stereotypes of like the average guy, and like how, you know, maybe if you're talking to a girl, yeah, you just haven't met the right guy yet. You haven't met a guy that like knows what you want, can fill your needs, can actually lead and be an attractive guy for you. You just haven't met that. There's all these little boys out here actually talking down about the value of other options that she might have. That's a very, very powerful thing that you can do. Now, obviously, you can't just talk shit. There has to be some backup there. So what do you do to become not mediocre? You work on your looks. You get in the gym, you start lifting heavy weights. You start losing weight, you start caring about how you groom yourself, you start caring about how you dress. You know, you get a cheap watch, wear a watch all the time, wear, you can't see right now, but wear a chain that like my mic is hooked up to. Like actually put effort into your look and how you dress all the time. Practice discipline, get in the gym even when you don't want to, make your approaches even when you don't want to. And just generally have an obsession with maximizing your attractiveness and have an obsession with mastering good game. Practicing good game and doing what we talked about in the last video, which is just detaching all emotion from realizing, okay, all the bad things, all the bad results I got, it's just because I didn't have high enough standards for myself. I didn't know what was possible. I didn't have that skill yet, and getting obsessed with mastering those skills. So the next thing that women are used to nowadays is validation for just looks. So how do you replace that behavior? How do you stop from just going, hey, you're really pretty, hey, you're really beautiful? It's okay to go up, and you can see in my interactions, I literally will go, hey, I just want to say you're absolutely gorgeous. But I stop there. I don't hammer on the fact that she's pretty. I try to figure out things about her. Now, how do you replace that? Well, you start with validation stripping, like actually being able to tease her and take away validation. Be able to offend her. Be okay with saying something that's kind of edgy or potentially offensive to her. Also, coming up with unique compliments as well, like rewarding unique behavior. That's another way to not just validate based on looks or based on very basic stuff like being pretty. You can validate her sense of style. You can validate things you genuinely appreciate about her from a surface level perspective. That is going to help you a lot more with your interactions, stand out from every other dude that's trying to hit on her, because she is used to guys just being like, oh, you're hot. You don't want to do that. Why would you do that? Use creativity. Allow yourself to be creative. Have higher standards for yourself for the things that come out of your mouth. The final thing that women are used to is special treatment. Especially the more attractive she is, the more special she gets treated. So treating her like normal, realizing that she takes a shit in the morning, she farts, she does like all this gross shit that you think she doesn't do. She takes 3 hours to get ready before a night out. Like you see her out at night, she looks like that because she took 3 hours, okay? She looks like that because she really took the time and tried to look good. She does not look like that all the fucking time just because she has some good genetics. I promise you. So treat her normally. Treat her, and this is actually one, I saw this clip from Michael Sartain where he was talking about just act like the girl has chlamydia, right? So just think about it. Okay, if she had chlamydia, like I wasn't gonna fuck, like she's really pretty, she's hot, she's really sexy. I would never fuck her because she has chlamydia, right? If you just think about it like that, obviously you don't want to let that hold you back from sexualizing the conversation or from actually hooking up with a girl that you like. But at the end of the day, that is like a good little band-aid fix for treating women kind of normally. And when you do this all in combination, you replace all these bad habits that most average dudes, the mediocre guy has, is you create this breath of fresh air effect where women are like, holy, like, what the fuck? Who is this guy? Like, this guy's treating me normally. He's treating me being assertive. He's being dominant. He doesn't care if I'm offended. He's not walking on eggshells around me. He's funny. He's able to express himself. He might be a little nerdy or might be a little weird, but he doesn't care. He's actually confident about it. And he's passionate about things. That is the breath of fresh air that really, like, all women will be very, very attracted to. So it's time for the action here, all right? So you don't have to go out today. All you have to do after watching this video is make a post inside of the school community, assuming this is not the free version, you're actually watching the version of this course inside the school community. Make a post, or I guess if you're watching the free version, you can go make a comment on one of my videos on Instagram or YouTube and give a report on misconceptions that you had coming in about what women wanted. Maybe some old toxic red pill beliefs, some old toxic beliefs that didn't help you in the past. Think about those and write a report on that and how it changed after watching this video and what implementations, what changes you're gonna make to your actual actions that are gonna help you get better results in the future. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Yo, what's up, man? So I'm just popping in to remind you that this is just one course out of over 10 to 12 courses now that we have inside the school community for $54 per month. This is the free version of the Fearless Approach Blueprint. You get access to all of it, but this is only a piece of phase one. This is only half of phase one of my 6-phase system to help you get 2 to 3 dates per week. So if you want access to that, the link is down below to join the school community. You can click the button down below. It'll take you to the About page, or it'll take you to a landing page, take you somewhere where you can actually purchase access to the school community. When you join, you will get a free one-on-one with me, so it's already worth the first month because you get on the phone with me for 30 minutes to ask any questions that you want.